So I typed it in my Visual Studio here, and I have these two buttons. One is the if-then, and the other is the while. So if I run it, the if-then does just what we thought, prints x, which was 1. We get a message box with 1 in it. On the other hand, if I do while loop, what's going to happen? So it shows 1, then it doesn't let me finish, it shows 2, then it doesn't let me finish still, it shows 3, and then it's finished. So what's the difference between these two? So we know what this one is. So what happened here? It showed the message box x was 1. It incremented x to 2. And this did the same thing, incremented x to 2. And this one just ended. But this is called a loop. And what happens is it doesn't quit. So when it gets down to here, it comes to this statement loop. It reads loop, and it goes back up here. And it checks, is x less than 4? So x is still less than 4, so it does it again. It goes through the loop again. So it shows x equals 2, then increments x to 3, and then hits this word, which means go back up here. And it checks is x less than 3, x less than 4, and x is 3, so yes it is. So it goes through the loop again. If the condition here was not true, it wouldn't go through this loop again. In fact, it would skip down to the end of the loop, and it would go to the next statement. But the condition is true because x is 3 now. So x is less than 4. 3 is less than 4. So it again shows x equals 3. It shows 3. Now it increments x equals 4 and hits this loop word again. Comes back up here and checks the condition. Now x is 4, so x is not less than 4. So this is no longer true. So now it doesn't repeat this loop again. It skips to the next line to after the loops, this loop word, loop keyword. So this is an example of a loop.